Hi everyone, welcome to Quiet Confidence. Today I'd love to share the story behind my English audiobook series, and more importantly, why I created it in specific order. Many people assume I've always been fluent, but the truth is different. I moved to the UK at the age of 16. After university, I came back straight to Korea and had to relearn Korean as an adult. At the same time, I worked really hard to perfect my English. Not just in grammar, but in real-life speaking, expressions and fluency. These audiobooks reflect my exact journey, the steps I needed to go from stuck to confident speaker. Let's walk through the 6-book journey together, and at the end, I share a sneak peek of our book, number 6, Speak Like a Leader. So first book of the audio series, Don't Study English, Just Speak, Pattern English. This was the starting point. I realized I couldn't even say the most basic sentences confidently. So I created a system that helps you build real sentences with the most useful daily patterns. Things like, I'd like to, do you have, would you be able to? And also situational patterns like shopping, traveling, even working in the office. So business patterns. It's all about getting comfortable, speaking out loud, not thinking, just speaking. By the way, this chapter and this book contains the most number of patterns. Each chapter consists of 10 patterns for each theme, and it consists of 8 chapters, meaning around 800 new patterns you will learn through just even the first book. No rush, please listen repeatedly, but these will cover the most common, most useful expressions and patterns that you need. Book number 2, Don't Study English, Learn It Through Verbs. Next, I needed to expand what I could say. I discovered that if you understand how verbs work, you can describe almost anything. So I made this series to help learners get used to verbs like get, take, make, do, and naturally master the differences through real examples and role plays. This part of the book covers about 24 verbs that are most often used in our daily lives and doesn't require complicated grammar or very, very long vocabulary learning. So I do think that the second book is going to be a great tool for you to speak more fluently at ease. Book number 3, Don't Study English, Absorb It, Latin Root Vocabulary. Once I started improving, I hit a new wall, vocabulary. I didn't want to memorize hundreds of words, so I studied Latin roots instead. This book helps you connect words together, remember them faster, and use them naturally when speaking. Sometimes you understand it more than what you already know. I highly recommend this part. And book number 4, Don't Study English, Learn with Images, Visual and Situational Learning. Sometimes words or grammar don't come to mind, but when you see an image, you instantly know what to say. This book helps train your brain to link images to expressions to speaking. Sometimes when you're seeing an image and hearing the sound, it could be much more effective than reading something like a textbook. This is perfect for visual learners or those who get stuck in real-life moments. Now, book number 5. Don't study grammar, speak it naturally. Everyday grammar in action. We must admit grammar is an important part of language learning. However, we all agree that it's boring. Opening a textbook is probably one of the most difficult challenges in our lives. Trust me, I know. I used to study grammar hard because I was a middle school student in Korea. But when I tried to speak, I would freeze completely. So this book was my solution and my hope to turn grammar into something you can say and feel in a more relaxed manner, not something you are forced to memorize. Pressure is no one's happiness. Each chapter teaches grammar through real spoken patterns, so it sticks in your mouth, not just in your head. We have to be able to speak, not just take tests with grammar. Just because it's easier environment doesn't mean we're not serious about learning grammar. Grammar is the bone structure of the language. So we do cover the key 7 grammatical points that you must understand to become fluent in English, just by listening to it. Now, the last part of the series, book number 6. Don't just speak English, speak like a leader. Learn from the world's greatest speeches. My final goal was not just fluency, but impact. How do global leaders speak? How do they move people? This series helps you learn from speeches by Steve Jobs, Barack Obama, Jensen Huang, and more. And even learning patterns from TED speeches to business patterns. So you don't just speak correctly, you speak like a global leader. The entire series is based on my real journey from a hesitant speaker to someone who now teaches, presents, and consults professionally in English. I hope these audiobooks help you move forward with confidence, step by step. If you've ever felt stuck, confused, or overwhelmed, sometimes you just need to learn to relax and enjoy the process. I made this series for you. Please leave a comment, ask me anything, and don't forget to subscribe. You've got this. Let's keep this together. And don't forget to stay tuned for the sample audio lessons.